Hey class, it's Jordan. For my personality, I got ESFP. And so this was 38% introvert, 9% sensing, 25% feeling, and 7% perceiving. And the details of this was I moderately preference extroversion over introversion. I slightly prefer sensing over intuition. I have a moderate preference of feeling over thinking, and I have a slight preference of perceiving over judging. And then for this, the letters are extroverted, observant, feeling, and prospecting. And I used the 16 personalities link, and the ones that came up were entertainer and entrepreneur. So both of those were both matched with my letters. And then I think I agree with this because I've always just tried to find a way to make money ever since I was a kid, whether it was like selling stuff or like making a business. I have kind of my own business now, so it definitely makes sense. And then I definitely love to go out and talk to people and have parties, whether it's a birthday party or celebrate something. And all my friends always ask me to set it up and stuff like that, or find places to go, because I'm always the one who knows what to do, and I do it good. And then my communication is pretty like straightforward. I don't like, if you ask me a question, I usually answer it pretty straight up, and if I want to know something, I usually just ask. I come across to others, I guess a lot of people say that I look like I can't be bothered, but I think then when they talk to me, they go, "Oh, you're very nice," and we always have a good conversation. But a lot of people do tell me that, like, I look like I don't want to talk, but then when we do talk, it usually goes well. So let's see. And then some experiences in the past that deny the results is, I guess sometimes when I'm just in a bad mood, when I've been out days and days in a row, sometimes I don't have a lot of energy, and I guess I don't want to talk. So that could be kind of, I can't always be extroverted, so I guess sometimes people might catch me on an introvert day, so that would make sense. And then knowing this information, I think just that if you talk to someone who's more introverted who doesn't like, I'm hanging out with someone who doesn't like to be out in open crowds, or like parties or at the bar, stuff like that, maybe just be aware of that, and maybe ask them what they want to do something else. You do something that requires a little bit less energy, because I always really feel comfortable in those places where like it's crazy and there's a lot going on, but I think for someone else it might be overwhelming, even though for me that's just like another day. But yeah, I think that's about it. I definitely agree with the assessment on the entrepreneur and the what's the other one? The entertainer, because it definitely sounds like me, and that's the way I've always been. And I probably get it from my mom, because she's the same way. She loves to party and loves to just have people over. And yeah, I think that's what people know me as. If I'm sure you guys will get to know me as that too. And I think maybe I could develop being better on my own, or like when things aren't so crazy, because it gets me to think when I'm out. And I think that maybe I could do a better job of thinking or finding ways to be productive when I'm not with my friends or not talking, or when it's quiet. Because when it's quiet, I want to get up, I want to move, and it's hard to focus. Like even doing my homework, it's almost better to do with my friends, or like sitting on the couch watching something, because when it's just me, I get even more unfocused. It takes like something else going on to get me focused. And that's like where I like, for work, I always usually do something social, like I work for weddings, or I threw, when I went to Wazoo, I did social chair for throwing parties, so that was definitely something that I've always been good at, and it's the work I like to do. So definitely makes sense, and thank you.